and welcome to episode 17 of the DownAir podcast. As always, I'm joined by my co-host Cube.
Hello.
Robbie.
Hello.
And I'm Dev. Before we get started, we just wanted to touch up on this quickly. We're not going to, in this episode, dive deeply, really, into any of the recent events in the Smash scene or the greater fighting game community. However, we did want to voice our support and our solidarity for any victims of anything going on in these allegations and whatnot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very excited for the future where everything is safe and people can
comfortably
go to
play
events.
These games that we love.
Yeah. Very excited.
It's shitty that it happened to begin with. It's good that it was brought to light, and I hope we can burn down the forest and replant it.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's really about all we wanted to say on it. And with that, we're gonna make that hard pivot.
This is a smooth transition
Into the hype zone.
So yeah, it's been a while since our last episode.
Been a grip.
Been a bit. When was our last episode, actually?
Like 4 months ago.
Yeah, something like that.
February.
Whenever...
Yeah, back in February.
Yep.
Wow. Goodness. Okay.
Yeah. Things kind of happened since then.
Yeah, there's kind of been a whole thing since then. Things kind of just slowed to a crawl.
Yeah.
Just
new Paper Mario.
There's a brand new Paper Mario, and then
next week
they released a little like a jump rope game. You can jump a rope as a rabbit.
Yeah, they put costumes in it. And a Smash Brothers character came out.
In those 4 months, not only did a Smash Brothers character come out, but was also revealed in those 4 months.
Yeah, so between episode 16 and 17 of the DownAir podcast, there was an ARMS character announced for Smash Brothers. Then that ARMS character was revealed for Smash Brothers to be the character Min Min, which to nobody's surprise.
Yeah.
And then furthermore, that character was then released, and we have all, I believe, all of us have had the chance to play them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it might. I had some people like I was talking to, and they were like, "What ARMS character do you think it would be?" And the answer always was, it's either going to be multiple ARMS characters in one character, or it's just going to be Min Min. And a lot of people are like, Min Min, yeah, I guess so, but what if it's like Twin Toe? I'm like, no, it's Min Min. They had a popularity contest to see which character was the most popular, and Min Min won. Yeah. And I think they specifically did that because of Smash Brothers.
And I think also, like, the ARMS director specifically said, like, hey, like, sliding, like, the Benjamin on the table. Yeah. I want Min Min.
Everybody's the main character, but...
But...
It was also kind of that situation where, like, thinking about the movesets of characters that could be in. Like, Springman, he's just kind of normal. Yeah. Like, Ribbon Girl.
He's just a generic character.
Her specialty is double jumping. It's like, okay. Min Min's got like kicks and flips, and she's got she's like specifically she's got that dragon arm, which is really cool.
Yes.
And it made sense. It made sense to put that character in, specifically just because of the popularity contest, but also like that character. If we were gonna put the 4 main characters as like Springman, Ribbon Girl, Min Min, and Ninjara, then Min Min would make the most sense.
Yeah.
Yes. Truly, I would have been happy with any ARMS character that they put in, except for Bark and Bite.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's awful timing.
Cop's really not popular right now. Never were, but
very funny that was the first character to get the shit beaten out of them.
That's like there's no way. Like there's no way that was not like there was no the way that was not intentional. Just having the trailer for the character start out with the cop robot getting the shit beaten out of him. just immediately off the bat, like, no, it's not you.
It's not you. It's not you.
Smash Brothers says ACAP.
But yeah, no, and speaking of, that trailer was very funny.
Yeah,
cool.
That was good.
What's up?
What's up?
I just want to. I'm talking about it now. All right. I'm talking about it now because I think we need to. I think it needs to be discussed.
Very important.
Captain Falcon plays
Captain Falcon
plays a major role in this trailer.
That is arguably like the most prominent character in the trailer, more than Min Min.
Yes.
So
Kirby's
much
there
so,
too, but who cares?
So much so that Masahiro Sakurai requested the voice actor for Captain Falcon to reprise his role, for the first time since the N64 game, which is when they just reused all of those lines for Melee in the games to come afterwards. So they brought him back in
just to slurp.
Just to slurp? You think they brought up? You think they said, "All right, we're gonna need you to record some lines," and they just needed some slurping? I don't think so. And we'll get into it, but I'm just saying, Captain Falcon did record lines. The voice actor for Captain Falcon recorded lines for Super Smash Bros. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, and they did, and Masahiro Sakurai did make a note of another character that is voiced by the Japanese voice actor for Captain Falcon, which I think was very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, we can go over the direct a little bit. There's not much to say. Actually, first, hang on 1 second.
I will say it is one of those ones where, like, frame one, you can tell who it is.
Yeah. It's one of those trailers, but it is fun to see that build up of like, oh, but maybe not. This character, maybe not.
I actually,
it was like this. It was kind of the same thing with like the Terry trailer, where it was okay.
I really love the look of it, and fave frame, I would say, is Springman with his tongue out going, yeah! When he sees
It was just like, I think the most, like, the best part of that trailer for me was just, because it was just another opportunity to see ARMS characters emote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because there hasn't been one.
Honestly, yeah. Besides, like, the fucking Twitter art that they would post.
Like...
Or like, the comic.
Yeah.
Like, quick sidetrack, I think Next Level Games should do ARMS too. Give them a shot.
Sure. Okay.
They know how to do games about punching.
I think making ARMS too. I think is the solution.
You could get away with just making a season 2 and just like putting new maps in, like maybe 5 new characters.
Put in a story mode or something. Mm-hmm. Just like
we're updating it again.
Sure, because I mean they announced the ARMS character and then they were like, hey, we're gonna do like another like ARMS Party Crash or whatever those things were, and then also there's gonna be like the free like demo thing like they did with Splatoon 2, where it was like for when they announced that character, they kind of brought back ARMS for like a hot second.
Yeah.
Which was exciting to see, and then everything happened and then kind of like slowed down all of that.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but who knows what the future may hold.
It was funny when Sakurai was talking about the reason why they were like choosing characters and like going through them, and he's like, we could have chosen Springman, but when you search Springman in Google, it's the ARMS character isn't the first result.
Yeah.
Which was so funny because there's like so many Springmen you could be talking about, but people were like, he's definitely talking about the one from fucking Ultimate Muscle.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he did say a manga character specifically.
I immediately thought like Mega Man, like is he fucking talking about Mega Man?
Yeah, but like he said he would have. But like the thing is that like Mega Man's in the game, so if you were gonna talk about Springman from Mega Man, I don't think there's any reason why he couldn't have just said Springman from Mega Man. I think he was.
Is Springman in the Archie Sonic crossover comic?
Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it.
I think that's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
I do think it.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh well, I'm just saying we just gotta wait until they put Wally Tuskett in for DLC 7.
There you go. Bunny Rabbit confirmed.
She's in. Yeah, we can get into the direct a little bit now. We got to look at Sakurai's house.
Yeah, big couch.
He's got a small couch, big TV.
Well, it's the couch that he has 2 big TVs.
Yeah.
The couch that he has is big monetarily. I think someone looked up that couch and it's like $2,000.
Yeah, something like that.
Just
But
'cause
it's like
reclines.
there's maybe room for like 3 people on that couch if they're like right up next to each other.
It is a large love seat at most.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's where Toby Fox sat next to Sakurai.
Yes.
So
no, I think it was like
in
Toby
Smash.
Fox sit on the chair and then like Sakurai like sat on the floor.
I just know Sakurai Toby Fox sat on like the chair, and then Sakurai just kind of sprawled out on the couch.
Got real comfy.
In my house.
Yeah.
They're like, no, please, you made Undertale. You can have the couch.
And then he's got his 2 big ass TVs for when he has people over. He's got multiple consoles. Like multiple PS4s and multiple PS3s.
He had the classic systems like the NES and the SNES Classic, and I know Sakurai be playing those cartridge games. Do you think he got a hacked one? Like, you think he put the SD card in?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I think he's got, and furthermore, I think he's got like the whole like, I think he's all in on like SCART, or I guess it would be, because he's in Japan, it would be like the JP21 like RGB setup.
I want to see. I want to see his PCB collection. Show me.
Sakurai. I want to see that. I want to see that Frame Meister. I know you got one.
I know you got. Yeah, whip it out. I know you got it.
Like, if he did not have access to every single Nintendo game, probably he would have a Super NT.
It's definitely like, all right, Sakurai. I think he
has one, but he had to like I think he had to take them off the shelf. I think he had to take all that stuff like off the shelf for when he was recording.
If you don't got all these consoles, I want to see the laptop you got in the corner of the room that has every emulator and every ROM on it, and I want you to show me what's on there.
show me your MAME setup.
Yeah, PCB collection. Whip it out. I want to see the boards you got.
Show me your JAMA adapter.
Show me your fucking Ninja Baseball Batman board. I want to see it. It's that segment just showing like looking around his house was very funny.
It was very funny.
I could not get enough.
He's talked about it. He's talked about it in like Famitsu before, but it was like, yeah, just show me that. I want to see this man who has probably played like every video game in existence is like living room setup.
Yeah,
it's way cleaner. Do you think he cleaned it?
Sakurai, please post on our battle stations.
I think it's not truly. I don't think it's that hard for Sakurai to clean his house, because it feels like I don't know how much time he actually spends in it.
Yeah, true. That's a very good point.
As someone who like who's for a very long time pretty much lived in like his office making Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he also is just a very neat man.
Mm-hmm. Not like NE.
The bedroom's probably a mess. I think is the thing.
Oh, just fucking like can mountains. Like he's got.
Oh yeah, he's got like the can mountain and like the bottles around the computer monitor, and like
it's bottles around the computer monitor, but they're like half drank, because like he doesn't want to finish it at that time, and then he's like, well, it's old now, so he just leaves it there. He buys another one.
It's old water. Yeah.
It's still water. Like there's like shit grown in it.
All right, this segment's getting too real, so we're gonna move on.
What did he talk about after his house? That's really all I mostly remember his house.
I think that's when we started looking at like the character.
Oh
like,
yeah,
the
they played the trailer. I think afterwards
he played the game.
Yeah.
The stage. So the stage is very cool. Looks really nice.
Oh yeah.
It's probably
fucking picking
one of my favorite.
Turning on fucking hazards so you can get the stupid jump pads whenever we fucking play.
I like the jump pads a lot.
Yeah, well, I don't like fucking picking my stage and all of a sudden there's fucking Shy Guys flying around.
You also don't like the ceilings, as it turns out.
I liked them for a second.
It was like they're funny until like you get launched into them, and then you are just instantly the next frame careening off
two
the
words.
side.
2 words. Just tech.
The placement of them is so weird that I can't imagine. I've never in my Smash Brothers life had to be like, okay, I'm getting launched upwards, and past the screen, I'm gonna have to tech. Because like I got rage caged before. Like I'll play fucking the Zelda Temple, But
Two
this time
words.
they're super high
Adapt.
up. Yeah, okay, I just got adapt. Got it. All right. It's my fault.
It is your fault. All the music, obviously, ARM soundtrack is still a banger.
Yeah, fucking rules.
And it's just, I mean, the soundtrack is just a lot of the music from ARMS with like 2 remixes, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's fine.
I like the little robots that come and they give you water.
Yeah, they give you items and stuff if you have the items turned on.
Yeah.
Which no one's gonna see
Which I do.
Yeah.
And I very happily play with Starmen. I play with Smart Bombs. I play with just Starmen and Smart Bombs. Honestly, those are the 2 items that I really just like to use.
Smart bombs for the smartest podcast.
Exactly.
One day I will be tricking you into a spirits lobby.
And I'll get into it too. I'll be serious about it.
I'll be ready.
Yeah.
You think you got the drop on me? Then you'll be sorry.
I've been fucking leveling up my ultra spirits. Okay.
All right.
Do you think people do that thing where they're like, do you think there's still people like training spirits? Where they're like, yeah, go out there, train and I'll be back. And then they come back and they're like, yes, my spirits are all trained up.
It's inoptimal if you don't.
Yeah.
Every time I launch before I go online, I train my spirits.
Yeah, you're not if you're not sending your spirits out to train, then you're just wasting the time that you're spending on the game.
You might as well not be playing.
You might as well not be playing. Like, come on.
I guess it's a different thing, but they did have that one tournament where you can like team up online with an amiibo, didn't they?
And
or no, maybe I think of Mario Tennis.
I think you're right about
but
that.
there was a tournament where they did allow spirits.
Oh,
is that true?
Yes, there was like a spirits tournament where you could equip a spirit.
Busted.
I mean, it probably was because spirits are busted.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of the point of it. Because like if everybody's busted, then nobody's busted.
Yeah.
One of those seemed like it'd be fun to do. If they ever do it again.
Yeah. And I'll enter it and I'll get real serious about it.
And I'll win.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
Stage is cute. I like it.
Stage is cute. I like it.
It's banned, but it's a cute stage.
I feel like we'll be hard pressed to get a new stage that isn't.
Fucking pay to win.
Also, on that note, can I just say, makes me very happy with this new stage to look at the stage select screen and see like a full like complete like square list of stages.
Yeah.
And how much it's going to kill me when they add the next character, and they're gonna add another stage, and they're going to either like add another page, and that's where they put all the DLC stages or something. It's gonna be.
What character did that happen with? Where they added like a DLC character, and it's like this menu looks great, and then they added another one, and it was like, God damn it.
It was for Smash 3DS is when they had to move. Then they had to move the DLC characters.
Yeah.
To their own menu, and then like, and then it was like the same thing with the stage. And I think in Wii U also they moved the stages around.
I think it was Ultimate, wasn't it? Where Ultimate was like Terry was out, and then like the character select screen like looked really clean, and then like Byleth came out and was like, oh, now everything's all over the fucking place again.
Yeah, like the way that the menu is kind of like. Because now it's kind of like they kind of put it in place where it's like adaptively scaled depending on the size of the roster. So I don't think they really like touch it anymore. They just kind of put the character in, and then that's that. Yeah. So if you have like an uneven kind of amount of characters, then it'll kind of vary. But we'll see how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, when they add Cola Cola Island as the next map, it's gonna suck when the map screen is all out of whack.
Yeah, so Mike Jones will ruin Smash Brothers is what I'm going to
I
say.
think he will, and I'm excited.
Min Min's fun.
Yeah.
Punch bar.
Neat.
She's a very interesting character because it's the most like I honestly would say more than like Simon or anything like that is like more of a zoner character.
Yeah.
the most zoner, especially considering that they have like the longest grab.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right. The longest grab that's not a tether, I'll say.
Like it's
yeah,
multiple
not
character
a
lengths.
tether, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she's really fun. I'd say I think Simon, like the Belmonts are better with zoning and just neutral, but like with Min Min, it's like in the middle of the fight, you're always thinking about your placement with Min Min.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just because she can shoot directly down with her drop kick, so she can get at you from above, and if she has the boomerang on, then she can get you from below. And, you know, she has a really fucking good up smash, too. So, not only with those tools, also just, like, the fact that she can punch so far, and it hurts, too. Like, especially if she has the what's it called? The big
shock
one.
ball. Or...
The shock ball or whatever.
Megawatt.
She
Megawatt?
The Megawatt.
Yes.
Yeah.
If she has that out, then, yeah, you're in for a hurting. Which is so weird, because, like, with Simon, if you get hit with that chain... like at early levels, it doesn't feel that devastating, but with Min Min, like right away you're like, okay, I'm already at like 20.
Min Min like that the megawatt can like kill at 60.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. Like we can kind of get into that a little bit later, but this patch just in general is fucking crazy. But yeah, no, Min Min is a very fun character, like the most different feeling character in the game, I feel like, because like their neutral special is just another attack.
Yeah.
It's just the nature of it is like sending out like the left and right arms.
Yeah, she only has like 2 real different special moves, up and down.
Yeah.
It is wild to have a character that for all intents and purposes doesn't really have any specials. They're just kind of built into her kit.
Play the game in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did pretty much like just translate an ARMS character into 2D, which I really do appreciate.
Yeah.
I was worried about like how they would adapt an ARMS character to fit in Smash Brothers, but I think this is probably like the best example of how that could have come out.
Yeah. It was it just cuz like there is a lot of like moving and walking around while you're punching. And a lot of dodging and a lot of like maneuverability. Which again I think is why Min Min was such a good choice, just because like the air kick and stuff like that. But she doesn't even really have that in this game. More so like just kind of putting out something for somebody to react to, and then countering whatever they do with another attack that you have is kind of like what ARMS is all about. Just like keeping distance and attacking openings, just get like boxing. And yeah, no, I think they got the feel of that character really well with how like regular ARMS matches go. With of course the addition of getting pushed off of a stage and having to come back.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do want to point out something weird about the ARMS stuff in general that I thought was, well, I guess, more interesting than weird. Like, aside from the camera, the monitors in the background of Spring Stadium, there's like nothing of the DLC characters. Well, and their music, I guess, but that's it. Like in Min Min's Final Smash, they're not there. Like, I guess it would get pretty crowded, but weren't in the trailer or nothing.
It's weird because in the trailer, the only DLC character that's there is Twintel. Because Twintel wasn't launched.
She was. No, she was.
No, she was at launch.
Was she? I think she was like, this is going to be the first DLC character. And then, like, she...
that was Max Brass.
First DLC character was Max Brass. Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Email us, downairpodcast@gmail.com.
DLC Fighters, Max Brass, Lola Pop, Masango, Springtron, Dr. Coil.
I disagree.
All right.
What?
All right. I'll see you in ARMS later then. Fight me for it. Fight me for the knowledge.
I do think Twin 12 is like one of like the later characters to announce in the roster.
Because I remember she was like one of the last characters that they were like, yeah, this character, okay, the game's out, and like that was like, I feel like she was like a day one patch or something like that.
She was not.
Okay. Well, I disagree.
Okay. All right.
What the fuck do you mean?
I can say whatever I want.
You sure can.
We should move on.
But there are no being DLC characters in the trailer, and the background is kind of weird. I think on the screen I definitely remember seeing Lola Pop.
In the Jumbotron they do show DLC characters.
Yeah. But I guess in the trailer it's like not even like a.
It is just the base roster like in the trailer, and then in the final smash.
No spring.
I do think it maybe is just like to avoid clutter.
I guess. Yeah,
pretty much.
Here's the original.
Here's the original Arms in the final smash either. I think.
Yeah.
I did like when they do the final smash. There is one frame of the character you're about to punch just standing there.
Yeah.
Which led to a very funny picture of Pac-Man just about to get the shit beaten out of him.
Yeah. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
Another fucking character with a reflect.
Yeah, another character with a reflect. No counter.
Yeah.
Which is good. And also, like, the first, like, just purely female DLC character.
Yeah. After a whole ass pack.
about damn time, boys.
Yeah, we did it. I like her colors too. They're all based on the ones in the games, right?
Yeah. I mean the colors. 4. I mean, Arm's characters only have like 4 colors.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
In game, I don't actually know what her colors are in Arms, but I assume they came from somewhere. So they do. The colors do look nice, though. I will agree with that.
Should have been Max Brass.
You're not wrong.
I know we were just talking about how we very excited about a female DLC character, and should have been Max Brass.
Yeah. I was really hoping for Lola Coil, but I'll accept this. I'm good with any Arms character getting representation after the fucking Springman costume from, like, I think didn't they announce that with like Fighters Pack 1?
I mean, they announced it when Springman was an assist trophy. like that. That within of itself was an atrocity.
That's been in the game. I think Springman and Ribbon Girl.
Ribbon Girl was definitely a costume.
Well, yeah, no, she's a costume, but I don't know if she was also like in the base game or if she was a part of a fighter pack.
I think she was in the base game because I have her costume, and I don't think I would buy that amiibo or that Mii costume on the store.
Yeah, fair. You know a Mii costume we did buy though.
Which Mii? Because I feel like they did announce Mii costumes, didn't they?
They announced a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. They announced first one that they started off with. Starting off strong. They brought back the Heihachi Mii costume.
Yeah,
from Smash 4.
About damn time.
First of all, I did say that Heihachi would be in Smash Brothers Ultimate.
You did.
Yeah,
you did say that.
So just chalk that up for me. All right.
Another point for Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is another instance where I really miss having the variable heights for Mii fighters.
Yeah, I miss having Little Hachi.
Yeah. I miss Little Hachi. Yeah. I miss Little Man.
I just want a faster fighter. That's all.
I know.
But life goes on. Then I think the next two, because it was only like 4 or so costumes.
There were 5. Ninjara 2.
Oh yeah, Ninjara. That's right. And then Callie and Marie Mii costumes, which those are cool.
Yeah. Callie's got her fists. Marie's got the thing on her.
She's got the gun. However, the bombshell announcement was
very explosive.
Out of nowhere, of a Vault Boy costume.
Yes.
What did I say?
What did Robbie say?
What did he say?
Smartest podcast.
And don't you forget it.
Confirm 5 Smash. I mean, which Confirm 5 Smash was it even that you said Vault Boy?
Oh,
I feel like it was one of the.
It was one of the early ones, I think.
It was one of the earlier ones because that was definitely. I feel like that was definitely the one that you said where I was like, okay,
all right, and then you tell me what that final Smash is.
With my Confirm 5, you know what it is. With that Confirm 5 Smash, I always tried to do something wild. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
what's stupid, but like you can kind of like raise your eyebrow just a little bit, and it's like, yeah, you know what, I could see that. And Vault Boy, I feel like was perfect, just because it's just a super American character, like every
the
way,
most,
shape, and form.
More than definitely like more like the most American, not even like most Western like Banjo, but just like the most American
Yeah.
character that you can think of.
And then like James Bond was another one, but I feel like Vault Boy was very much like, yeah, you know what? It's a video game character, probably has no chance of getting in. But I felt like with time, as Smash Ultimate like released its DLC characters and did the crossovers that it had, and especially the Mii costumes, it was like, hey, you know what, Vault Boy, I think could probably get in. And I think it just made sense. They're very very fun to. Just those proportions of Vault Boy to play around with are very fun.
Yeah, like the Mii costume. No, it's like it's super cute. Like it's like stylized. Like it doesn't. Again, like it's the same situation as with like Cuphead or Sans, where it's like it does not feel like a Mii. It feels like a costume in the sense that it's like the character's not emoting or anything. Like it's a very static like face, but like it is modeled like to its proportions, so like it looks like the character, which is very fun. Like it's very fun to look at that victory screen and see Vault Boy.
I was kind of I love that they put him in. I was kind of bummed when they started to play Fallout music when they were showing off the Mii costume, and I was like, oh fuck, what Fallout song are we gonna get in like, because with like Cuphead and Sans, like they got like a song. Got music. But no Fallout songs, because I guess like that main theme can't really fight to that.
I can't really think of a.
You gotta fucking go through that.
I can't really think of a like Fallout song that would maybe like
that isn't a licensed
vibe.
Song.
Yeah, that isn't a licensed song that would like vibe with Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
very much. Which I mean, it is a shame. Also very funny. Once again, like 3 of these like kind of, I don't even know what you would call them, because like they're more than like they're costumes, but they are like more than costumes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's almost like a costume plus.
Yeah. It does feel like this is like especially with Cuphead and Sans, it feels special to play as those Mii costumes, just because they are completely like in the same way that it's kind of cool to play as like Takamaru, where like this is just like a character within of itself that could have been in, but for one reason or another, it would just make more sense to kind of put development time to another character. But it does feel very original and very fun to just play as those completely original characters.
What I was getting at was very funny that this is now the 3rd one of those that they have made where they are all just gunners.
Yep.
For whatever reason, they're just really sticking to the Mii gunner.
We got Ezio.
But that's like that's just that's like that's a costume. That's not like the character. You know?
I guess so. Yeah, you're right.
Like if it were like. If it were like fucking, if they had like a little like chibi like Ezio or something that they made the costume of, then that'd be one thing. But like this is again like that's just Sans. It's just Cuphead. It's just Vault Boy. But they're all gunners.
Yeah. It would be different if they added like a costume that was like a Vault jumpsuit.
Yeah. Like or the power armor or something.
Yeah. They could have done that. Super mutant. You play as a super mutant.
At this point I have. I'm glad that we're at the point where, I'm obviously excited to see whatever characters come next, but also like the fact that there is something else that I can look forward to if this continues to be a trend.
Yeah. I have personally found a lot of value in the Mii costumes that they've been introducing. Just because, not only do they give me a laugh, but they're also just so much fun, some of the ones that they're adding. Even like small ones like the Team Rocket costumes is such a cute addition.
Just like a little a little nod.
Yeah, and then whenever they do the crossovers, just like here's some King of Fighters characters like but like if they keep doing stuff, like I feel like Sans was the craziest I thought they could go, and then Cuphead and then Fallout. I feel like you can sky's the limit with the Mii costumes now for sure.
Yes. Like if they can't, like we are definitely at the point where if this character cannot get in as a character, then there's still a chance for them as a Mii costume.
Yeah,
And that's how Gino's getting in.
And I was about to say, so look forward for the next Mii costume pack to see the Gino gunner costume that is just like Gino, complete with the.
We have said that for the last like 7 times, and it still is not.
I know, but like, but now
it is inevitable.
But now it's they refuse to rip that Band-Aid off. Like,
it would be such a gut punch if he was like the last one they show, like the last costume.
Like, just like, come on, man.
Hey guys, we got him back.
First, we'd like to show you some Mii costumes, and the first one's Gino.
And then then you finally get like the Super Mario RPG song in. You get the forest maze.
I'm aging.
Oh. That's what happened with fucking like Mega Man X and like Zero, where like they showed off those Mii costumes and people were like, come on. Why? Just put them in. I would like if Mii costumes did have special effects. I feel like that is something that they're missing.
Yeah, like I very much wanted like, because I mean I feel like it can't be that hard to like detect when a character is wearing like both parts of a set, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to be like, okay, if this person's wearing like the full Sans set, then like make it so that the voice clip is just like Sans's like noises, or like they get like Undertale like sound effects.
Here's what they're gonna do. All right, I've already locked this in. Draft your tweets. The next Smash Brothers, Mii Fighters are gonna be replaced with Polygon Fighters. And there'll be a Poly Brawler, a Poly Gunner, and a Poly Swordsman.
Okay.
And basically you can change the head and the body. And the head is just like a preset like model. So like if you choose like the Takumaru head, then you get like just like like a Takumaru head. And then you get the Takumaru body, and you can mix and match all those. Which will allow them to basically just go hog wild with Mii Fighters, which I feel like they don't want to do, but I think they will. I think when Ubisoft takes over the production of Smash Brothers, they'll go hog wild with all the characters.
Okay, that's a different prediction. That's a different.
Rabbits for the poison pill.
All right, relax. When Ubisoft takes over production for Super Smash Bros. 6, which will be announced on August 18th, 2021 at 9:30 a.m. PDT.
It will be raining.
And Smash Brothers will be the thunder in that rain.
Yeah, I mean, because like there isn't really like a level. Because, I mean, I feel like especially with, like, there's not really a level of customization with the Mii costumes anymore. Because, like the some of the earlier ones, it's like, yeah, you can, like, change the color, like, on it if it sets, like, your Mii costume's favorite color. But, like, I want to say over half of the Mii costumes in Smash Brothers don't do that. Like, they just do not change color at all.
Yeah.
So, really, the only customization you're getting is in the face and, like, which Mii costume, which Mii archetype do you put it on if it's not an exclusive to that type. Yeah. So I feel like if in the next Smash Brothers game, it would maybe just be in their best interest to just make like these are not Mii costumes. These are like, yeah, it's their own thing. And maybe there is an option to like make the head like you're like a Mii character, but that's not what it's attached to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What I do think that would be for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, you know, fighting Polygon team is going to come back, but you get to play as them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. No more action replay. No more no more gecko codes.
Yeah. Put in Metacrystal for real this time.
Yeah, no. I like the costumes for sure. I definitely like Vault Boy. I like whatever cute ideas they can come up with next.
To be a fly on the wall when you saw that Vault Boy was announced. I wish I could have been there.
I was jumping up and down in my bed while looking at my phone for sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's really. Can't really think of much else to say in that regard.
Masahiro Sakurai, at the
Okay.
end of the direct, talked about bringing Captain Falcon in to record some new lines.
Yeah.
Specifically, he said that this voice actor is also well known for being the voice actor of Vegeta from the Dragon Ball series.
Yes, he did specifically. He could not mention Springman from Kinnikuman. Man.
Yeah.
But he did name drop Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Yeah. So
Yes.
what that means is Vegeta DLC 7. I hope it's base Vegeta.
What it means is Blood Falcon is gonna be voiced by the original Captain Falcon voice actor, in the Echoes Pass that is being released. Which was co-developed by Ubisoft, ironically.
So Vegeta will be in the Echo Pass for Goku, who is DLC 7.
It's gonna happen. Mark my words. Sakurai wouldn't say that for no reason.
And it's going to be specifically, it's going to be Kid Goku, because then it would make sense, because Kid Goku could turn into an ape, and then also have Vegeta turn into an ape, because if it was base Vegeta, he would have his tail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll get the Do you think they'll get the American voice actors to also dub the characters when they come out in America, or do you think it's just going to be in Japanese?
I think you could get the voice actress who does like Kid Goku stuff now, aka Gohan, Kid Gohan. I think you can probably get them. You are, unfortunately, you're not. I don't think you're gonna hear the original voice actress ever again for Kid Goku.
Damn.
Due to things.
Yeah.
But yeah, a boy can dream.
A Saiyan boy can dream, and he's gonna be in.
And he's gonna be in. He can dream, and then he's gonna make a wish on the Dragon Balls, and then he'll be in Super Smash Brothers.
And then Chala Head Chala.
Oh, what if on the Kame House stage that you can play on, if you have items turned on, then sometimes Dragon Balls will drop. And if you collect all of them.
Yeah.
See, you should have mentioned that in your fucking Confirm 5 Smash. I would have been on board.
That would have put you over the edge.
I would have been swayed.
So when they add Kid Goku, they're just going to. Do you think they just permanently add like the Dragon Ball item in?
I think it's gonna be a Kame House stage specific item.
Okay.
I'm also gonna call it right now. Kid Goku's gonna be added, and he's gonna set a new record in Smash Brothers for having one song.
I believe it.
And what song will it be?
They couldn't. It's just one of the openings. It's the opening, the Super.
Why?
That's the only one. That's the only one they could have gotten.
It's just gonna be Ultra Instinct, the Ultra Instinct theme for some reason.
Kid Goku comes after that. They're gonna make a completely original song for Kid Goku. But it's gonna be just one. It's just the Ultra Instinct song.
Get his theme from Fighters.
No, they couldn't even get that. Namco wouldn't hand it over.
Yeah, for some reason.
And they're making the game.
Yeah, they're like, no, sorry. Nintendo's like, all right. As a matter of fact, they're gonna put in Kid Goku, but he's not gonna be named Kid Goku. They couldn't even get that. They couldn't even get Goku's name.
What are they gonna call him?
Monkey Child.
Got it.
Yep.
Oh no, please. Sun Wukong.
Yeah, it's gonna be Sun Wukong.
Got it. Finally, Smash Brothers gets Wukong.
They're gonna add lead characters next.
That's what I was missing. Hey,
we're gonna get Jinx as a Mii Gunner.
Yeah, just you fucking wait. You know what? No, you know what?
Hey,
that's my stake. That's where I'm staking my claim. The next meat costume is a fucking League character. I'm putting my life on that one.
I'll take a bet on this because I do think it's gonna be McCree from Overwatch.
God, you're right.
I'll put money on that.
You know what? fuck, it is gonna be a Blizzard character. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. No,
Yep.
you're right. Especially because like you think about like how like Bethesda spoke to Nintendo before. Like we knew that.
Yeah.
And we also know that that Blizzard spoke to Nintendo, and we knew that. So yeah, it totally just makes sense. It's gonna be an Overwatch character. It's gonna be like Tracer or something.
We're gonna get a Genji.
Yeah, I can
swordsman.
make my Tracer me character legit.
Yeah,
Or Torbjorn. I'll take you.
because they're adding Jimmy Raynor as a playable character.
It's about damn time.
It's about. He
adding-
says it too. He comes out. He goes, "It's about damn time."
It says it's about dang time.
And he takes
Oh,
out
no,
his
no,
candy
what is-
lollipop and he spits it at the screen.
No, what it is? That's what Xander Mobus says when you pick him.
It's about damn time.
Murky's in.
Murky, yeah, he's a brawler.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
He's a me brawler.
Oh, I didn't mean as a me.
Oh,
costume.
fully playable. Got it. Okay.
Just fully playable Murky.
There's gonna
It's
be.
finally getting the respect it deserves.
They had to take out the Excite Bike assist trophy because when you pick up an assist trophy and a Zerg comes out, a Zerg rush happens and it's a bunch of Zerglings running all over the screen.
You're right.
And check it out. ETC is you can select a new announcer and it's ETC.
Yeah.
He replaces Xander Mobus.
It's El Guapo.
Yeah.
All grade A ideas over here.
We can put Blizzard, any character you want, we're gonna put into Smash Brothers. What do you want? Oh, can you add the original character from Heroes of the Storm that flies around with a coffin on her back? What's her name? Orpheus? Drinking a 40?
I think Ophelia?
Ophelia? I think?
Yeah, sure.
Something
like that. Something that starts with an O. It has an Ia in it at some point.
There's an S somewhere.
Yeah. Throw some R's and Oz in there.
Oh, Jerry! JFK will be added to Smash Brothers in the next update.
All right.
He's a gunner character.
Nope.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Okay.
He's like, I'm fighting back.
All right, now I'm pissed off.
Now I'm pissed. And I'm talking to you, Dev from the DownAir podcast.
Watch season 2 coming soon. That's it. That's how they're gonna advertise the next the reboot.
Yep, Smash Brothers tie-in.
Smash Brothers.
Sure.
It's a perfect Venn diagram.
Yeah. Now that the ARMS character is out and Masahiro Sakurai said absolutely nothing about the next character, legitimately, what's next?
I think. Oh, you first, Dev.
I don't know. I mean, because I did not think we were gonna get an ARMS character after the shaft that ARMS was given in the beginning of this game. I did not expect to get this. I'm very happy that we did. But once again, I'm just left like completely like dumbfounded, not knowing where we're gonna go next. Which I'm excited about, but at the same time, it definitely makes it harder to do a podcast about speculation.
Yeah.
Because anything can fucking happen.
Anything can happen, and I can't be like, what? That's bullshit. Or it's like, oh yeah, no, it's like whatever. It's like now there's precedent. Like,
I will say, I think whoever they pick
all of my
next will.
expectations have been cast aside. After Byleth, all of my expectations were cast aside.
Yeah.
What do you say, Q?
I will say, whoever they pick next, I think will dictate how the future picks will be. Because like, if it's a third-party character, then anything goes. We could get whoever for the rest of them. If it's another first-party character, I think it's all just going to be like first-party. We don't want to have to pay any more licenses than we already have to for this shit.
Yeah.
It'll be.
I feel like Min Min really was the that I feel like for me personally, because I feel like fucking Banjo was really the anything can happen, but I feel like Min Min in context to the DLC fighters, because Byleth kind of broke the record of it doesn't need to be a third party character, it can be a Nintendo character, but Min Min even broke the we can roll back on things that we've said previously of like we couldn't add an ARMS character because it was too late in development. Well, now they could just do that. Time. So
which means unfortunately Rex has another chance.
Yeah, so Rex has another chance to fucking get in.
Lincoln had a spirit, and now she has a second one.
I know, yeah. Now she has 2 spirits. But it is really, it is truly like,
yeah.
Spirits don't matter anymore. Things that they've said previously don't matter anymore. The fact that it was too late in development. There was one reason or another they couldn't do it at that time. Yeah. All of that is now completely thrown under the bus. It's not a third-party character. It could be a first-party character. It could be a fucking second-party character. They're putting in another Pokemon. Fuck it. It truly is like they can do whatever.
Yeah.
Mike Jones is in.
Mike Jones is in.
I feel like the only thing they have to break is a character that's not necessarily known for video games. And that could be Goku.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I think that is still very much the one kind of plateau that Sakurai refuses to budge on, where he's like, no, we're not.
It has to be from a video game.
We cannot do like anime or manga characters or anything like that. Like, no.
Yeah.
Has to be a video game. However, that said, I feel like if there were one character where they are like, okay, we are going to break this rule once and only once, I feel like that would be Goku. I'm not gonna lie.
James Bond.
Dragon Ball has universal appeal.
James Bond also has universal appeal.
Because he's on by it truly does feel like now more than ever anything can happen. I feel like when it comes to like real life people, like actors, like that's what me costumes are for. But like Goku specifically is like, yeah, fuck it. Like we've broken all the rules already, so like there are no rules. We can add whoever we want. Like Banjo was the rule for me. Like Banjo really was like there's no, not in 100 years.
Banjo, it was like the, like how, like why would they go through all that effort? Like they're gonna like, it's such a Western property for like to hope for a Japanese developer to care about. And so then when that was broken, it was like, okay, they can just throw in whoever they want.
Mm-hmm.
And then Byleth was the character, was like, okay, we had kind of misplaced expectations set up where it's
we were humbled by Byleth and we deserved
we were humbled by Byleth because it was like we had to think very hard again about Reggie's words of like, characters from New World. So it's like, yep, the world of Fodlan has yet unexplored.
Yeah, sure, like fair point.
In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yep, you weren't wrong. Much like the Galar region has yet been unexplored in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Okay, so I thought about it, and I think with the assumption after Min that one of the characters will be a Galar region Pokemon, and I'm very sure it's going to be Rillaboom. I have faith in the Fighters Pass. I will say I have faith. If we
got a gorilla in the Fighters Pass, I will have faith in the Fighters Pass.
Let's get another monkey in there.
Yeah, we need more monkeys.
This is the monkeys pass.
Yes.
We're gonna get Rillaboom. We're gonna get Goku. We're gonna
yes, the expected
Dixie Kong. We're gonna get
we're gonna get Funky in the Echo Pass
and Winston. That's the Overwatch character.
Yes. And Winston.
That's the Overwatch character.
It's the year of the monkey.
Yep, sure fucking is. I feel like if they're gonna do Galar, maybe they wouldn't even do a starter.
Yeah, honestly, I would be down with whatever one. I love almost all the Galar Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't think of a Galar Pokemon that I specifically would be like, yes, this one. Mostly just because I don't remember like most of the Galar Pokemon.
They're gonna put in the one from the DLC, the Kung Fu Panda.
I hope not.
They're gonna. What if they did Surfetched?
Now that'd be good.
All right, you got me.
Yeah.
Surfetched would be pretty good. He would have a counter.
Unfortunately he would have a counter.
I'm fine with it.
Better
he
yet, they're
deserves
gonna
it.
add a Surf Enemy costume as the swordsman.
just a tall ass surf etched.
Yeah, just like a human ass surf etched. Maybe like they'll put him in like a surf etched pajama outfit that you can dress up in.
Yeah, if I could surf etch Kigu.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cute. That'd be good.
I always loved the implication that they could add a Pokemon character from a game that isn't a Pokemon. Like I loved that like Team Rocket character sheet that was going around for a while.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they'll add fucking Leon.
That would be. No.
They'll add Hex Maniac.
Yeah, cool. That'd be cool.
Hey, I'll make money.
They could add Leon, but like I feel like the only way he'd be able to do anything is like if he had like stand powers where like his smash attack a Pokemon would come out. And like he'd already need Charizard, so it's like
Yeah, like I feel like that would be kind of cool. You know what? You get what's the name of the gym leader Pokemon this time around? B?
Yeah, B. Or Bea, I don't know how you say it.
BEA. Yeah, I feel like cuz she's like the fighter, you know. So
yeah.
Maybe she fights and then also like her smash attacks could be like Pokemon.
The fucking turtle comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was Nessa.
Nessa
had the turtle.
Someone like fighting alongside their Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna add the bird, the Gulpin bird.
Yes.
The bird that fucking
right.
The blue one.
Eats Pikachu.
Yeah. That's their grab. Rates itself. Sakurai, I know you listen.
It's very hard to find specifically Galar Pokemon when the Pokedex is just mixed.
and
fucked me, Game Freak.
And also kind of boring.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for our Pokemon Sword and Shield podcast where we talk about the upcoming
long time coming.
Sword and Shield update.
Yeah. Immediately after the Mario lore podcast.
It's happening.
It will happen.
It's been very funny watching you play Paper Mario, and just like anytime there's just like any sort of like weird lore implication, you're just like, what did you mean?
What did they mean? What did they mean by this? And it
What
happens constantly.
Explain the Star Children to me. What do you mean by this?
Who is Twink?
Yeah, what's Twink's deal?
I thought Twink obliterated.
Let's end this podcast.
Yeah,
I think we've pretty much said all of you need to say. Once again, Min Min, very fun character. I wouldn't say I bought the Fighters Pass. I'll say. I don't know if I am at the point where I believe it, but I've just decided to invest in it regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see where this goes.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I feel like my take on it is they've added all the characters that I think they could add. So if they just go fucking crazy wild, go nuts, then I already have faith because I just don't know what the hell they could add.
Yeah,
they got to start fucking getting weird with their choices. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, for sure. Because at this point, I feel like most people have gotten like what they wanted from Smash Brothers, right?
Yep.
Like really the only character that like everybody is like, please, like, hear our prayers. I feel like it's just Gino, right? Like,
I feel like that's the last
him and
one.
Doom Guy.
Even Doom Guy, I feel like was more like this generation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gino is like the last bastion, like the last long-standing hope and plea.
The sacred character, so to speak.
Him and Banjo were the two that was like, it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. And then Banjo happened. So we shall see. Yeah, that's about it. I think that's gonna do it for this episode of the DownAir podcast. It's a short one, but it's also been rather slow news a couple of months.
Yeah.
So with that, thank you very much for listening. Where can these folks can find us? Where can people find you, Robbie?
At Robbie Dude. Come follow my tweets or go to my website at robbie.zone.
What are you up to?
Streaming. Been back in the streaming. Twitch.tv/Robbie Dude. Check me out. If you're listening to it this week, If I should say that because I don't know when Dev's gonna upload this, but
Right.
I've been streaming every Saturday. This Saturday we're gonna be doing the finale of Paper Mario, so come check it out.
This was recorded on July 6th, for the record.
Yes, it is
Yes.
July 6th.
I'm
As
not
of this
afraid to take a
recording.
podcast.
Cuboid, where can people find you?
Pretty much just Cuboid64 on Twitter and on Twitch. I don't stream, but I would like to stream at some point. Either Rayman 3 or just fucking my Destiny 2 weeklies with like children going. I don't know.
Throw your cube a
hell
follow because they'll stream eventually. When they do, they're gonna do.
When
it
they
in a
do, you'll
big
be
way.
ready.
You'll have to see it coming.
Folks can find me at OkiDokiDev on Twitter and Twitch. If you don't know already, I post art on there, and I stream also on Twitch. I've been playing the game lately that I've been playing in multiple parts is Pikmin 3 on stream with some real good pals, and it's been an absolute blast.
Mm-hmm.
So look forward to that. If not this week, then the next. And yeah,
Email us downairpodcast@gmail.com.
downairpodcast@gmail.com if you got any comments, questions, critiques, anything. If you like us, if you think we suck,
Yeah.
let us know.
Nigerian Prince 401k scam.
Send me if you could do a backflip. Send me a video of you doing a backflip.
Yeah, just really want to see you doing a backflip.
Prove it. You won't.
Yeah, we won't believe you. If you don't tell us, if you don't show us, then we don't believe you.
You could send me. You could be like, "Oh, I could do a backflip." No, you can't. Prove it.
Yeah, I could tell Robbie right now that I can do a backflip, and
Don't mean
there'd
shit.
be no reason for him to believe him. Yeah, like what?
And you listening to this, I don't think you can do a backflip. So prove it. Downairpodcast@gmail.com.
This is the Downair challenge.
Yeah, this is the downer. Do a cool backflip.
Challenge
do
that's
neat
least likely to kill you.
do a neat trick.
Yeah, do
and
a
just,
trick.
and just show us. All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See ya!
Goodbye.